Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to.
What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity, and today we are covering WWE Monday Night Raw from June 24th, 2024, live in Indianapolis, Indiana. And this is a special edition of Raw because Pat McAfee is not there. So one half of the World Tag Team Champions, The Miz, will be on commentary tonight. It was cool to see The Miz on commentary because he's a great talker. And I was excited to see
Pat McAfee's father-in-law died. That's why he wasn't there.
There we go. So thank you for that. Yes, that's why he was not there. Drew McIntyre comes out to start the show. Drew's on the heels of sending CM Punk to the hospital on Friday Night SmackDown after CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre the title at Clash at the Castle. And Drew also quit on Raw last week. So Drew comes out. He says, last week everyone talked about me quitting, but not anymore. Now they're talking about what happened on Friday. I prayed for this, and the big man made it happen. When you chant his name, it's now a memory. I hope you're in pain and being fed through a straw because I put you there. I also took this, and Drew McIntyre shows the bracelet that he took from CM Punk, which the bracelet it has AJ Lee's name on it and his dog's name on it. Drew says, this is priceless to you. It bears the name of your wife and stupid dog. You take them with you so you don't feel alone, but you are alone now because of me. I am entering Money in the Bank, and you're going to watch me win. I have your dog, wife, and family in my corner now. So really strong words by Drew McIntyre. We knew Drew was going to get some kind of revenge on CM Punk for costing him the title, but he's going a little bit far now, taunting his wife and dog. So we'll see what happens there. CM Punk is definitely going to come back. And Drew McIntyre announces he'll be in the Money in the Bank match. CM Punk's going to cost Drew McIntyre that totally. I think it's stupid if Drew does get put in the match, but we'll see what happens down the line. Chad Gable arrives backstage, and he's with security guards, and he's hiding his face. He was attacked by the Wyatt SICKS last week. And on the truck backstage, we see a shot of Alexa Bliss. That's interesting, as she might be joining the Wyatt SICKS soon. So good stuff there. Our first match, we have Bron Breakker versus Ludwig Kaiser. During this match, Sheamus comes out and attacks Kaiser until Bron Breakker spears Sheamus, and Kaiser wins by DQ. Decent match there, but I like how Sheamus is getting involved with Bron Breakker and Ludwig Kaiser, but it doesn't look like it's really going to go anywhere based on the couple segments we'll talk about in a minute. Judgment Day are backstage. Liv Morgan has sent Dominik Mysterio chicken nuggets, and she sends him a text, and everyone's reaction is like shocked and surprised. Dominik says she's crazy. So a lot of stuff is happening here with Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. We got our first Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women's side of things. Lyra Valkyria taking on Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler. Kairi hits Shayna with the insane elbow, and then Lyra hits Kairi Sane with the Nightwing, and Lyra Valkyria advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Already in that match are Chelsea Green and Io Sky. So those three women are now in it. Bron Breakker challenges Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn accepts, so that match is now official for Toronto. Next up, WWE World Women's Champion Liv Morgan comes out. Liv says, oh, Dominik, since I couldn't catch you backstage, I came out here to get your attention. I hope you like all my gifts. I know you're playing hard to get, but once you figure out I'm what you want, you'll see I have more. Rhea's never cared about you like I did. Zelina Vega comes out. Zelina says, why are you obsessed with Rhea Ripley's sloppy seconds? While you're chasing Dirty Dominik, I'm chasing that title. Liv says, this title means the world to me. And Zelina says, how about you defend it tonight? Liv says, I'll defend it next week. I'm in the middle of something. And then Dominik Mysterio comes out. Liv says, you don't need your man to come out here. Dom says, I'm not her man. If you want the title, I want to help. I'd rather see anyone else but her with the title. And as Dominik says that to Zelina, Liv attacks Zelina. Rey Mysterio comes out and pulls Liv Morgan off of Zelina, and then Dominik pushes Rey to the mat. And Liv Morgan is happy that Dominik Nick defended her against Ray, and they leave. Well, Dominik leaves ahead of Liv, but Liv walks backstage. Liv and leave. Try saying that twice. Liv tells Dominik backstage that she knows he wants her because he saved her from Ray. Next, we have our second triple threat match for the Money in the Bank qualifying. Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. Gable comes out and says he was left for dead last week, but Chad Gable cannot be killed. Chad Gable lives. During this match, Judgment Day attacks Braun Strowman on the floor, allowing Chad Gable to hit Bronson Reed with the moonsault, and Chad Gable advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match. After Chad's win, the lights go off while Chad Gable is in the ring. Smoke fills the ring, and Nikki Cross crawls around the ringside area. She puts a box in front of Michael Cole, and she leaves. Cole then shows that there's a videotape inside the box that says "Play Me," and it's addressed to Pat McAfee. We'll find out what happens with that video later on. Chad Gable's backstage with Otis in the Alpha Academy. He tells them that family sticks together, and Otis says family doesn't hurt each other, they're done. So the Alpha Academy is officially over here. Next, we have the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, taking on Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Fire and Dawn get the win, but after the match, Damage Control comes out and attacks Fire and Dawn. Damage Control making a statement saying that they want the women's titles back. Finn Balor tells Damian Priest, well, as Damian Priest is about to enter the Judgment Day locker room, Liv Morgan leaves, and Finn Balor is there alone. And Finn just tells Damian Priest that Liv is helping them get title shots tonight for the World Tag Team titles. That's not true. Obviously, something else is going on there, and we'll find out what that is later on. Next up, WWE World Champion Damian Priest comes out. Priest says, we all saw that Seth Rollins video. It was inspiring. Me and Seth Rollins can join a group and become a leader. We represented Raw and always rise to the occasion. I see in Seth a man I don't want to become. I don't want to see someone stronger and better than me as champion. As long as I'm champion, Seth Rollins will never see the mountaintop again. Seth Rollins comes out. Seth says, you want to run your mouth about me? You say as long as you're a champion, I'm never going to get that back. That's bull. The problem is I don't believe you. You don't even believe the bull crap coming out of your mouth. Your actions and words don't line up. You say you don't want help, but you needed help in all of your matches. Damian says, I get it. People got involved. The real talk, I can look at you. You represent the past holding a lot of nothing. Seth says, for now, I got a lot of respect for you. I'm here to one-up you. If you beat me at Money in the Bank, as long as you're champion, I'll never challenge for that title again. But when I beat you, you will leave the Judgment Day. Damian Priest says, the Judgment Day needs me more than I need them. I accept. They shake hands. And then the 2024 King of the Ring, Gunther, comes back and shows up in the ring. Gunther says, good luck to you both. May the better man win. At SummerSlam, the better man will win. The better man will be the lesser man when he steps in the ring with me. So Gunther reminding them that, hey, you might be fighting each other, but down the line, you're fighting me at SummerSlam. We then finally get the VHS tape. It's Uncle Howdy facing Bo Dallas. And Howdy asks Bo how he feels after his loss. Bo says, I'm nobody. He says, how did it feel when your brother died? Bo says, he was taken from me. All I wanted was to be like my brother. I looked up to him. We were going to roll together. We had it, and then it was taken. Am I supposed to be a mausoleum? They want to forget all of us. We made them remember. Uncle Howdy says, yes, we did. And the video ends. This is a very cool promo. I definitely recommend you checking it out. This whole Wyatt SICKS stuff keeps getting better and better, I think. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. Next up, Karrion Kross defeats Kofi Kingston after AOP and Paul Ellering show up on the Titantron, and AOP just attacks Xavier Woods, destroying him, and that distracts Kofi Kingston, allowing Karrion Kross to land his finisher. And we've made it to our main event here, the WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line. The champions Awesome Truth defending against Finn Balor and JD McDonagh. Liv Morgan comes out and causes drama in this match. She hugs R-Truth and then drops him across the ropes, allowing Finn Balor to land the coup de grace. And the Judgment Day are our new WWE World Tag Team Champions. As Finn Balor and JD McDonagh walk off the ramp, Liv Morgan is seen with them holding her title. What does this mean for the Judgment Day? Damian Priest has been telling them to stay away from Liv Morgan, but Liv does not care. She wants to get back at Rhea Ripley and will do whatever it takes. My question is, what is going to happen when Rhea Ripley returns? Shit is going to hit the fan. I'm excited for the Wyatt SICKS stuff. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk is going to be hot when they fight. Seth Rollins and Damian Priest just upped the ante for their title match at Money in the Bank. A lot happened on this episode of Raw, and I'm excited for next week. But before we get there, we have Friday Night SmackDown to cover, and we will be covering that shortly. Make sure you check out all of our past episodes in the archive. You can check out our Attitude Era as well. We're on YouTube. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Give us a like, hit the subscription bell, and also the notification bell to stay notified when new content comes out. You'll also check us out on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, everybody, stay safe and stay uncensored.